Yes, Felipe. I think that we are prepared for another pandemic because if you know, we can see different advances in the science. For
Yeah.
example, with COVID-19, it was a terrible years. Even though I think that it was 3 years.
Two.
I don't know, 2 3 years. In that case, for example, the develop of different vaccines. It was a good level to the science and to the of scientific. It was.
Yes, I agree with you, Lorena. So, as you mentioned, also we gain more information about the
Yeah.
pandemic, so the virus. For example, it's important to recognize the COVID-19, that it was a perfect way to analyze, so just to see how a pandemic virus works or function in the our world.
Yeah.
Okay, Felipe, I think that we have another point that it's important to take into account, and is the stronger healthcare system that we have
Yeah.
now. But it's not just here in Colombia. I think that it's in the all the world because it's necessary to have good instruments or good things to highlight in the healthcare system, increasing in the responsiveness that we need to have.
Yes, it also is important to highlight to how to achieve this development thanks to the international cooperation. That's, as you mentioned, the COVID-19. It was an important point. How? Well, the point of vaccines. That, as you remember, the Johnson, Moderna, of those vaccines
Yeah.
are origin of the Europe, United States, also Russia. I don't know, but so
I think that we have another point that it's important to highlight or take into account, as I mentioned before,
Yeah.
with the healthcare system. Yeah.
yes, it's important.
But in this case, is with the importance of the hygiene in our houses or in the university, the school, and the doctor, different places that we need to take it into account. And for example, wash our hands and use of the masks when we are sick with the to prevent the virus,
Yeah,
and also
the public transportation.
yeah, using the public transportation, it's necessary to take into account that thing, and with different vaccination that we need to have now, the importance to prevent all virus.
Yeah, as you mentioned, there are teams that would make the difference in this case, in this context. And Lorena, to final this conversation, it's important to highlight the development of new technologies.
Yeah.
Why? Because this is a new way to against with this contact. Yeah. For example, telemedicine contains sign. It's mean to Emermeica, as you remember. And the artificial intelligence, as you know, it's important tool nowadays to against with or to solve different problems that we have now. And thanks to that, we have to more information, more resources to act in different contexts and different problems and issues. So that's all.
Thank you.
Little conclusion, it's necessary to, well, significant progress has been made. There are still gaps to address to be better prepared for a future pandemic.
Therefore, we must continue investing in science because it's essential for advancing healthcare and addressing global challenges. Yeah. In addition, strengthening the healthcare systems, fostering international cooperation, and promoting public awareness are examples for a better comprehensive strategy for prevention and response to this problematic. And to final, this integrated approach ensures resilience and protection against emerging threats and maybe contributing to the well-being of global communities in the future.